Hey guys, it's Paulina Perez. I've been checking my fan page and I know a lot of you guys have a lot of questions on how-tos and wanting me to recreate different looks that I do and have a lot of questions. Just, your everyday typical, I want to do this but I don't know how. So I did ask you guys to go ahead and email me your questions, and a lot of you guys did. I'm going to start addressing some of the questions that you guys have, and one of the questions actually was a few of my fans wear glasses on an everyday basis and would like, different techniques, different tips on how to make their eyes stand out a little bit more while wearing glasses. Now, today we're going to do an everyday look for when you wear glasses, and we're going to keep it nice and soft and simple, something quick that you can do every day, nothing too elaborate. We'll, on another segment, do something more for nighttime. I wanted to start off with telling you I wear glasses. So I know one of our main concerns is when we put our glasses on, this little rim that we have here that we wear with the glasses. I don't know about you guys, my foundation used to always come off just right there, which was so annoying when you take the glasses off. So what I do is I usually, I like this primer. It's called Prime and Poreless, and I don't know how well you can see that with the lighting, but it is a product by Too Faced, and I really like it because not only does it keep your foundation or concealer on all day, but it fills in the pores, and I tend to have larger pores. It also helps to fill in lines, so around underneath the eye area. It's awesome for it. So what I do is I go ahead and right where the glasses sit, I will put a little bit of the Prime and Poreless. And I like to just dab it on. Sometimes with these primers, the heat of your skin, of your hands, will actually warm it up and make the primer work better and mold right into your skin. So I like to just go ahead and pat it in. And if you have a concealer brush, you can use it as well. But as far as primers go, I really like to use the warmth of my touch to put it in there. Then I'll go ahead and add a little bit of concealer. This is another Too Faced product. It's one of their concealers. I like to use London Light because it adds a little bit of lightness underneath too. It helps with my lovely dark circles. So I dab on a little bit, not too much, right where the lens hits, just to kind of prep the skin. Now the next thing I do to kind of start the process is I like to use a good eyeshadow primer. The Eyeshadow Insurance is a product that I love. Now the reason why I like to use Too Faced, one of the reasons is they actually don't test on animals, which is a big thing for me being a Chihuahua owner. They actually say on their products, do not test on animals, celebrities only. So I love that about them. Another thing is Too Faced is actually the official makeup line for eTelevision. So all of their products have to be, camera ready, heat ready. Sometimes, celebrities are out on the red carpet, the lights are hitting them, the heat especially is hitting them, and their makeup has to stay on very well. So them being the official makeup line of E, they're going to make sure their products are, camera ready, heat ready. So I like to use this a lot on my brides, especially, if they are getting married in June here in Florida. The heat is horrendous, and if they're getting married outside, for you makeup artists out there, this is a fabulous product. So we're going to go ahead and very little goes a long way. So we're just going to dab and then go ahead and do it on the other eye.
And go ahead and go from the lid all the way up right underneath the brow.
So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting into the fun stuff. We're going to start looking at color. So I'm going to take one of my larger brushes, and I mean, you can use whatever brush you have at home. I like this one just because the top is nice and large, so it's able to apply to a bigger area. And since we're going to do the overall eye color right now, this is probably one of the best brushes to use. So make sure that the brush you're using looks something like this. Now I like a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to use a color called Totally Toasted. And I'm going to use the lighter, also a Too Faced product, I'm going to use the lighter part of the duo. And I'm going to apply it literally from the lid all the way up.
So, nice and smooth. Don't overuse the product. Again on the other side. And again, this should be something that does not take a lot of time. I know a lot of you guys are moms or like your sleep. So we're trying to do something that will not take you too much time in the morning. And besides, who has time to primp for an hour during, you know, right before you're going to do your daily business? I mean, I know makeup is my life, and I sure do not have an hour to prep every morning. The next color I'm going to use is actually from a duo called Bon Bon, and it's more of like a peachy, see if you can see that. It's more of like a nice peachy color. Hold it up here so you can actually see a little bit of the color. So it's the softer color in that, right here. And I'm actually going to change my brush. And it's going to be a brush very similar to the one I just used. Only as you can see, the head of it is much smaller. So you're going to apply it to a much smaller area. We're just doing the lid right now. So I'm going to apply a little bit. And then just a dab of color. Give you that nice peachy look.
And peachy always for spring just gives you that nice fresh look
that we all love as women. We all like to be spring chickens, nice and fresh. At least I like to be a spring chicken. So we're keeping this area. I go right into here. And I'll show you better on the other side. Go right in to the inner corner of the eye.
And what that does is it opens up your eye as well. So a lot of times when we're wearing glasses, we feel like our eyes are closed up or are hitting under the glasses. So when you tend to do the inner eye, it opens up your eyes.
See? Nice and bright.